Lesson 1: Fun Fishing Adventures.
Fishing with you together is very fun. I always enjoy our fishing trips, Anna.
I agree, John. There's something peaceful and exciting about being out on the water and trying to catch fish.
It's a great way to connect with nature and take a break from our busy lives. Plus, it's a chance to learn new skills.
Absolutely. I've learned so much about different fishing techniques and the types of fish that inhabit these waters.
Speaking of fish, do you remember the biggest fish we caught on our last trip? It was quite a challenge reeling it in.
Oh yes, that was a memorable moment. It put up a good fight, but we managed to bring it on board. The adrenaline rush was incredible.
It's those moments that make fishing so thrilling. You never know what you'll catch or what challenges you'll encounter.
That's true. It keeps things unpredictable and keeps us coming back for more. I can't wait for our next fishing adventure.
Me neither. I heard there's a new fishing spot nearby that's known for its large bass. It would be exciting to try our luck there.
Count me in. Exploring new fishing spots adds an element of discovery and makes the whole experience even more enjoyable.
And let's not forget the joy of spending quality time together. Fishing allows us to bond and create lasting memories.
Absolutely, John. It's not just about catching fish, it's about the shared experiences and the stories we'll have to tell.
Do you have any favorite fishing memories, Anna? I'm curious to know which ones stand out for you.
One memory that stands out is when we went night fishing and saw the stars reflecting on the calm water. It was magical.
I remember that night. It was so peaceful and serene. Nature has a way of filling us with awe and wonder.
Indeed. It's moments like those that remind us of the beauty and tranquility that can be found in the great outdoors.
That's why fishing is not just a hobby, it's a way to connect with nature and appreciate its wonders.
I couldn't agree more, John. We're fortunate to have these opportunities to immerse ourselves in nature's embrace.
Let's make a promise, Anna. Let's continue exploring different fishing spots and creating more incredible memories together.
I'm all for it, John. Here's to many more fun-filled fishing adventures in the future, where we can enjoy nature's beauty and the thrill of the catch.
Cheers to that, Anna. I look forward to our next fishing trip and the new experiences that await us.
Lesson 2: Exploring new places.
I heard there's a new market that opened up downtown. It's supposed to have unique and interesting items. Shall we check it out tomorrow?
That sounds like a great idea. I love exploring new places and discovering hidden gems.
Perfect. Let's go there tomorrow and see what they have. I'm curious to find something special.
Me too. It's always exciting to stumble upon something unexpected and one of a kind.
I agree. The thrill of the unknown adds an element of surprise to the whole experience.
Definitely. I think it's important to embrace new opportunities and step out of our comfort zones.
Absolutely. Trying new things expands our horizons and allows us to learn and grow.
That's true. Plus, it's a great way to support local businesses and artisans.
Yes, by exploring these markets, we contribute to the community and help them thrive.
I couldn't agree more. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved.
So, shall we make a plan? What time should we meet tomorrow to go to the market?
How about we meet around 10 in the morning? That should give us plenty of time to explore.
Sounds good. I'll mark it in my calendar. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too. It's always refreshing to discover something new and interesting.
Absolutely. And who knows, we might find something truly special that we can cherish.
That's the beauty of these adventures. You never know what awaits you.
That's what makes life exciting, right? Embracing new experiences and creating memories.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's make tomorrow a day to remember.
I'm all in. Tomorrow, we embark on a journey of discovery and delight.
I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. See you tomorrow.
See you then. Get ready for a memorable day of exploration.
Lesson 3, Time Capsule Town.
I recently visited this small town up in the mountains. It was like stepping into a time capsule.
Traditional way of life, untouched by modern influences?
Exactly. The houses were charmingly old-fashioned, and the pace of life was so different from the city.
That sounds fascinating. How did the locals react to visitors from outside?
They were warm and welcoming. They seemed genuinely happy to share their town's history and culture.
That's wonderful. It's always special to connect with locals and learn from their experiences.
Absolutely. I had the chance to try traditional dishes and hear stories passed down through generations.
It must have been a unique culinary experience. Any standout dishes you'd recommend?
Their homemade bread was out of this world. It had a rustic flavor and texture that I can't forget.
I'm already imagining the aroma and taste. I would love to try it someday.
You should. It's worth the trip. And speaking of trips, have you ever visited a place that felt like a time capsule?
I once went to a remote village where the ancient customs and traditions were still practiced.
That sounds incredible. What were some of the customs you observed?
They had a vibrant festival where the villagers dressed in colorful traditional attire and performed dances.
That's fantastic. I enjoy experiencing cultural festivals. It's a feast for the eyes and a celebration of heritage.
It truly is. Being part of such celebrations gives you a deeper appreciation for the local culture.
Absolutely. It's like being transported to a different era, even if just for a little while.
I couldn't agree more. It's a reminder of the rich history we often take for granted.
That's why I love exploring off the beaten path destinations. They hold hidden treasures and stories.
I couldn't have said it better. These places allow us to step back in time and connect with our roots.
Precisely. It's a reminder that while the world is constantly changing, there's value in preserving traditions.
Absolutely. It's what makes each place unique and adds to the tapestry of our global heritage.
Well said. Let's continue to seek out these time capsule towns and cherish the experiences they offer.
I'm with you on that. Here's to many more adventures and journeys through the pages of history.
Cheers to that. Let's keep exploring and unraveling the stories of the past.
Lesson 4, On the Move.
I've been thinking about using public transportation more often. It seems like a reliable option.
That's a great idea. Public transportation can be convenient and cost-effective.
Absolutely. Plus, it helps reduce traffic congestion and our carbon footprint.
I couldn't agree more. It's a sustainable choice that benefits both individuals and the environment.
Have you used public transportation frequently? Any tips for a beginner like me?
Yes, I've been using it for years. My advice would be to plan your routes in advance and check the schedules.
Good point. Being prepared and knowing the timings can save a lot of time and hassle.
Definitely. It's also helpful to have a public transportation app on your phone for real-time updates.
I'll make sure to download one. It'll make navigating the routes much easier.
Another tip is to get a transit card or pass for seamless travel and potential cost savings.
I'll look into that. It sounds like a convenient way to pay for fares without having to carry cash.
It definitely is. Plus, some cities offer discounted rates for frequent users.
That's a great incentive to encourage more people to choose public transportation.
Absolutely. And depending on where you're going, you might even enjoy the scenery during your commute.
That's true. It's a chance to observe the city and its people in a different way.
Public transportation also provides an opportunity to meet new people and have interesting conversations.
I hadn't thought about that. It's a chance to connect with fellow travelers and hear their stories.
Exactly. It's amazing how public transportation can bring people from different walks of life together.
It truly is. So, shall we give it a try and take a ride on the bus or train together?
I'm up for it. Let's pick a day and explore the city using public transportation.
Sounds like a plan. It'll be an adventure, and we'll discover new corners of our own backyard.
I'm excited. Let's embark on this journey and experience the city from a different perspective.
Agreed. Here's to embracing public transportation and all the possibilities it brings.
Lesson 5: Job Security Matters.
Do you ever worry about job security? With the changing economy, it's on my mind lately.
I can relate. It's natural to have concerns, especially in uncertain times.
Exactly. I wonder if there are any strategies we can adopt to enhance our job security.
One approach is to continuously update our skills and stay relevant in our fields.
That makes sense. By being adaptable and learning new things, we can increase our value.
Absolutely. It's important to stay proactive and seek opportunities for professional development.
I agree. Investing in ourselves and expanding our knowledge can give us a competitive edge.
Another aspect is building a strong professional network. Connections can open doors and provide support.
Networking is crucial. It can lead to new opportunities and help us navigate through career challenges.
And let's not forget about the importance of demonstrating our value to our employers.
True. By consistently delivering high-quality work and showcasing our skills, we can build trust and credibility.
It's also helpful to stay informed about industry trends and anticipate changes in the job market.
Being aware of the evolving landscape gives us a better chance to adapt and make informed decisions.
Additionally, having a backup plan or exploring side projects can provide an extra layer of security.
That's a good point. Diversifying our skills and income streams can offer more stability.
Lastly, maintaining a positive mindset and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth can make a difference.
Absolutely. A positive attitude and resilience help us navigate uncertainties with confidence.
So, while job security may be a concern, there are steps we can take to empower ourselves.
That's true. By being proactive and continuously growing, we can position ourselves for success.
Exactly. Let's focus on what we can control and take actions that enhance our professional journey.
Agreed. Here's to embracing the challenges and building a secure and fulfilling career.
Lesson 6: Mall Magic.
Usually, I like to go to the mall. They have so many products to choose from.
I agree. Malls can be a one-stop destination for shopping, entertainment, and dining.
Definitely. It's convenient to have everything in one place, especially when I'm looking for specific items.
I find it enjoyable to browse through different stores and discover new brands.
It's like a treasure hunt. You never know what you might find that catches your eye.
Exactly. And malls often have a wide variety of options for fashion, electronics, and home goods.
That's true. I appreciate having a range of choices, whether I'm shopping for clothes or gadgets.
Plus, malls usually have department stores that offer a diverse selection of products.
It's nice to have multiple brands under one roof. It saves time and makes comparison shopping easier.
And let's not forget about the convenience of amenities like parking, restrooms, and food courts.
Amenities like those make the mall experience more comfortable and enjoyable.
Absolutely. It's also a great place to meet up with friends or spend time with family.
I agree. Malls often have entertainment options like cinemas, arcades, or even indoor playgrounds for kids.
It's a complete package of fun and shopping. There's something for everyone.
That's why I find malls to be a great place to spend a day, especially when I want to unwind.
It's a nice escape from the routine. You can explore, shop, and treat yourself to a meal or a movie.
And sometimes, malls have special events or promotions that make the experience even more exciting.
It's always worth checking out any ongoing sales or activities to make the most of your visit.
Absolutely. So, shall we plan a trip to the mall together and make a day out of it?
I'd love that. Let's set a date and indulge in some retail therapy and good times.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get ready for a mall adventure and enjoy the magic it has to offer.
I can't wait. It'll be a day filled with shopping, laughter, and creating lasting memories.
Here's to the mall and all the experiences it brings. Let's make it a day to remember.
Lesson 7: Photo Arrangement Dilemma.
I have a bunch of photos, and I'm not sure how to arrange them. Should I do it randomly or follow a certain pattern?
It depends on the look and feel you want to create. Both approaches have their merits.
Random arrangement could give a more casual and eclectic vibe, right?
That's correct. It can create a sense of spontaneity and showcase a mix of memories.
I like the idea of capturing the essence of different moments without a specific order.
It can be a fun way to reminisce and spark conversations about each photo.
On the other hand, a patterned arrangement might provide a more organized and cohesive display.
Yes, a pattern can add structure and create a visually appealing composition.
I can see how arranging the photos in a certain order can tell a story or convey a theme.
Exactly. It allows you to curate the photos based on specific events, colors, or subjects.
That sounds interesting. It would give a deliberate and thoughtful touch to the arrangement.
It can be a great way to highlight certain photos and create a visual narrative.
I'm torn between the two approaches. I see the charm in both randomness and pattern.
How about a combination of both? You can have clusters of random arrangement within a patterned layout.
That's a brilliant idea. It would add visual interest and create a unique display.
It's a way to strike a balance between spontaneity and structure.
I like that. It gives me the freedom to express my creativity while maintaining some order.
And remember, there's no right or wrong way to arrange your photos. It's all about personal preference.
You're right. I should go with what resonates with me and reflects my style.
Exactly. Trust your instincts and have fun with the process.
Thank you for your advice. I'm excited to start arranging my photos now.
You're welcome. Enjoy the creative journey, and I'm sure your arrangement will turn out amazing.
I appreciate your encouragement. Here's to creating a photo display that tells my unique story.
Lesson 8: Automatic Payment Convenience.
Have you tried setting up automatic payments for our rental payment?
Yes, I have. It's a convenient way to ensure our rent is paid on time without any hassle.
That sounds great. How does it work exactly?
It's simple. We authorize our bank to automatically transfer the rent amount to our landlord each month.
So, we don't have to worry about remembering the due date or writing checks?
Exactly. The payment is deducted from our account on the specified date, so it's all taken care of automatically.
That would save us time and effort. No more late payments or late fees.
That's right. It helps us avoid any potential penalties and maintain a good relationship with our landlord.
Are there any risks or drawbacks to consider with automatic payments?
It's always good to be cautious. We should ensure we have sufficient funds in our account to cover the rent each month.
That makes sense. We wouldn't want any overdraft fees or failed payments.
Also, it's important to review our bank statements regularly to make sure the payments are processed correctly.
I'll keep an eye on our transactions to stay on top of things.
Another thing to consider is if there are any changes in the rent amount or payment terms, we should update the automatic payment accordingly.
Right. We need to keep our payment information up to date to avoid any issues.
Overall, automatic payments provide convenience and peace of mind, but it's essential to stay vigilant and monitor the process.
I agree. It's a balance between convenience and staying proactive with our finances.
And remember, if we ever decide to cancel the automatic payments, we should notify our bank and landlord in advance.
Good point. It's crucial to communicate any changes in our payment methods.
So, shall we go ahead and set up the automatic payment for our rental?
Absolutely. It sounds like a smart move for a hassle-free rent payment experience.
I'll take care of it. Once it's set up, we can enjoy the convenience and have peace of mind each month.
Thank you for taking care of it. I appreciate your proactive approach.
Lesson 9: Room Safes for Security.
To keep my valuables secure, I think we should have in-room safes. What do you think?
That's a great idea. Having in-room safes adds an extra layer of security and peace of mind.
I agree. It would be convenient to have a safe place to store our valuable belongings.
Absolutely. It helps protect our passports, jewelry, and other important items while we're away.
I heard some hotels provide safes in the room. Do you think we should choose a hotel with that amenity?
It's definitely worth considering. In-room safes are convenient and ensure our valuables are within reach and under our control.
That's true. It would be much more convenient than having to go to the hotel's central safe deposit area.
Plus, we won't have to worry about the safety of our belongings when we're out exploring.
Are in-room safes usually easy to use?
Yes, they are designed to be user-friendly. We usually set our own unique PIN code to access the safe.
That sounds simple enough. It's good to have control over our own security.
Absolutely. We can change the PIN code whenever we want to ensure the highest level of security.
I've also heard that some safes are large enough to store laptops or tablets. That would be useful for us.
That's a great feature. It's important to check the size specifications of the safe before booking a hotel.
I'll make sure to do that. It would be convenient to have a safe place for our electronics as well.
Definitely. It's essential to protect our devices, especially when we're staying in a new place.
Do you think we should inform the hotel staff if we encounter any issues with the safe?
Yes, it's always a good idea to notify them. They can either assist us in fixing the problem or provide an alternative solution.
That makes sense. It's better to address any concerns or malfunctions immediately.
And remember, it's important to keep our PIN code confidential and not share it with anyone.
Right. Our PIN code should be for our knowledge only to maintain the highest level of security.
Exactly. By taking these precautions, we can ensure the safety of our valuables throughout our stay.
Thank you for discussing this with me. I feel more confident now about keeping our belongings secure.
You're welcome. It's always important to prioritize our safety and take necessary precautions.
Absolutely. Let's find a hotel with in-room safes and enjoy our trip with peace of mind.
Lesson 10: Building connections with customers.
Do you have any tips for making connections with new customers?
Absolutely. Building strong connections is essential for customer satisfaction and loyalty. One tip is to actively listen to their needs.
That's a great point. By listening attentively, we can understand their requirements and provide tailored solutions.
Exactly. It shows that we value their input and are committed to meeting their expectations.
Are there any specific techniques we can use to enhance our listening skills?
One technique is to practice active listening, where we engage with the customer, ask clarifying questions, and paraphrase their concerns.
That makes sense. It helps us ensure we understand their perspective accurately.
Another tip is to be genuine and empathetic. Showing genuine interest in their concerns helps establish a connection on a personal level.
So, it's not just about the transaction but also about building a relationship.
Absolutely. Customers appreciate businesses that go beyond simply selling products or services.
How about nonverbal cues? Do they play a role in building connections?
Nonverbal cues are crucial. Maintaining eye contact, using open body language, and smiling can help create a positive atmosphere and build rapport.
That's interesting. Nonverbal cues can convey warmth and approachability.
Definitely. It's important to make customers feel comfortable and valued during interactions.
Are there any follow-up actions we should take after connecting with a new customer?
Following up is essential. Sending a personalized email or making a quick phone call to check on their satisfaction shows that we care about their experience.
That's a thoughtful gesture. It helps maintain the connection and address any post-purchase concerns.
Absolutely. It also provides an opportunity to gather feedback and improve our products or services.
Building connections seems like an ongoing process. How can we continue nurturing the relationship?
Regular communication is key. Sending newsletters, updates, or exclusive offers can keep customers engaged and remind them of our brand.
That's a great way to stay connected and foster loyalty.
Additionally, social media platforms provide an avenue to engage with customers, respond to their comments, and showcase our brand personality.
So, it's important to leverage digital channels to strengthen our connections.
Yes, the digital landscape offers various opportunities to engage and build relationships with customers.
Thank you for sharing these valuable tips. I'm excited to put them into practice.
You're welcome. Building connections is essential, and by implementing these strategies, we can create lasting relationships with our customers.
I completely agree. Here's to successful connections and long-term customer satisfaction.
Lesson 11: Homemade Sushi Adventure.
Have you ever tried making homemade sushi?
Yes, I have. It's a fun and delicious culinary adventure. Would you like to give it a try?
Absolutely. I've always been curious about making sushi at home. Where should we start?
First, we need to gather the necessary ingredients. We'll need sushi rice, nori seaweed, fresh fish or vegetables, and soy sauce.
Sounds simple enough. How do we cook the sushi rice?
To cook sushi rice, rinse it under cold water until the water runs clear. Then, cook it according to the package instructions.
So, it's important to rinse the rice to remove excess starch. Got it.
After cooking the rice, we need to season it with rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. This gives it the distinct sushi flavor.
That's interesting. The seasoning is what gives sushi its unique taste.
Yes, it adds a tangy and slightly sweet flavor to the rice. Now, let's move on to preparing the fillings.
What are some popular fillings for sushi?
There are endless options. Common fillings include fresh fish like salmon or tuna, cucumber, avocado, and even cooked shrimp.
That sounds delicious. Are there any specific techniques for rolling the sushi?
Rolling sushi takes practice, but it's not too difficult. Place a sheet of nori on a bamboo sushi mat, spread a thin layer of rice, add the fillings, and roll it tightly.
I can imagine it might take a few tries to perfect the rolling technique.
Absolutely. It's all about finding the right balance between tightness and gentleness while rolling.
Once we've rolled the sushi, how do we cut it into bite-sized pieces?
Use a sharp knife and wet it with water before each cut. This prevents the rice from sticking and ensures clean slices.
That's a clever tip. I'll make sure to wet the knife for each cut.
Lastly, serve the sushi with soy sauce and wasabi for dipping. It adds an extra layer of flavor.
I love the combination of soy sauce and wasabi. It adds a nice kick to the sushi.
It certainly does. Now we're ready to enjoy our homemade sushi creation.
Thank you for guiding me through the process. I'm excited to try making sushi at home.
You're welcome. I'm sure you'll enjoy the experience. Homemade sushi is both delicious and satisfying.
I can't wait to give it a try. Here's to our sushi making adventure.
Lesson 12, Road Trip Adventure.
How about we take a spontaneous road trip and drive to another city before nightfall?
That sounds like a thrilling idea. Exploring new places is always an adventure. Which city should we go to?
How about heading to the coastal city of Brighton? It's known for its vibrant atmosphere and beautiful beaches.
Brighton sounds perfect. I've always wanted to visit. Let's hit the road and make the most of our day.
Before we leave, let's make sure we have a map or GPS to navigate our way there.
Good idea. We don't want to get lost along the way. A GPS will keep us on track.
Absolutely. Now, let's gather some essentials like snacks, water, and a camera to capture the memories.
Don't forget a good playlist to keep us entertained during the drive. Music adds to the road trip experience.
You're right. Music sets the mood and makes the journey more enjoyable. Now, let's buckle up and get going.
As we drive, let's keep an eye out for interesting landmarks or scenic spots where we can take short breaks.
That sounds like a plan. Exploring the surroundings and capturing picturesque moments will make the trip memorable.
And let's not forget to try some local cuisine when we arrive in Brighton. It's always exciting to try new food.
Absolutely. Sampling the local flavors will give us a taste of the city's culinary delights.
Do you have any preferences for activities or attractions in Brighton?
I've heard the Brighton Pier is a must visit. It offers thrilling rides and stunning views of the coastline.
That sounds like a fantastic choice. I'm looking forward to experiencing the pier's lively atmosphere.
We should also take a stroll along the famous Brighton beach. The pebbles and the sea breeze create a unique ambience.
I can already imagine the sound of the waves and the feeling of the cool sea breeze on my face. It'll be refreshing.
Let's make sure we're back on the road before nightfall, so we can enjoy the drive back and reach home safely.
Safety is always a priority. We'll keep track of time and ensure a comfortable journey back.
I'm excited about this impromptu road trip. It's going to be a day filled with adventure and new experiences.
Lesson 13: Cost Efficiency Solutions.
I've been thinking about ways to improve our system and aim for cost efficiency. Any ideas, Anna?
Definitely. One possible solution could be to automate certain processes that are currently done manually.
That's a great idea. Automation can help reduce human error and save time in the long run. How can we implement it?
We can start by identifying repetitive tasks that can be easily automated using software or technology.
Once we've identified those tasks, we can research and find suitable software or tools to streamline the process.
Exactly. It's important to choose software that aligns with our specific needs and is user-friendly for our team.
We should also consider the initial investment required for implementing the automation solution. Cost effectiveness is key.
Agreed. It's essential to evaluate the return on investment and calculate the potential cost savings in the long term.
Additionally, we can explore outsourcing certain functions to specialized service providers. It could be a more cost-efficient option.
Outsourcing can indeed be a viable solution. It allows us to tap into expertise while reducing overhead costs.
However, we need to carefully assess the pros and cons of outsourcing to ensure quality and maintain control over the process.
Absolutely. Proper vendor selection and clear communication are vital to ensure a successful outsourcing partnership.
Another aspect we can consider is optimizing our supply chain management to minimize costs and reduce waste.
Optimizing the supply chain can lead to significant cost savings. We can explore options like just-in-time inventory or local sourcing.
It's important to analyze our current supply chain and identify areas where we can make improvements for cost efficiency.
Regular monitoring and data analysis can help us track the effectiveness of the implemented cost efficiency solutions.
That's a crucial point. We should establish key performance indicators and measure our progress regularly.
Continuous improvement is key. We should encourage feedback from our team members and be open to their suggestions.
Absolutely. Collaboration and a proactive approach will help us identify further opportunities for cost efficiency.
By implementing these solutions, we can work towards a more streamlined and cost-effective system.
I'm optimistic that with our combined efforts, we can achieve significant cost savings and enhance our overall efficiency.
I believe so too. Let's continue exploring innovative solutions and aim for a cost-efficient system that benefits our organization.
Agreed. Here's to finding the most effective cost efficiency solutions and driving our organization towards success.
Lesson 14: Capturing Natural Beauty.
The natural view here is so breathtaking. We should take a photo to capture this moment, don't you think, Anna?
Absolutely, John. The beauty of nature is truly awe-inspiring. Let's find the perfect spot for our photo.
Look at that hill over there. The rolling green meadows and the clear blue sky would make a stunning backdrop.
I agree. The contrast between the vibrant colors of the meadows and the sky would create a captivating photo.
Let's position ourselves at the top of the hill to get a wide-angle shot of the entire landscape. It will emphasize the vastness of nature.
Good idea, John. Wide-angle shots often give a sense of scale and grandeur, which is perfect for capturing the beauty of nature.
Before we take the photo, let's adjust the camera settings to ensure the colors are vibrant and the details are sharp.
Absolutely. We want to make sure the photo accurately represents the natural beauty we're witnessing.
Now, let's find a good angle and pose naturally. Let's not forget to smile and enjoy the moment while taking the photo.
Natural poses and genuine smiles will make the photo more authentic and reflect the joy we feel in this beautiful setting.
I'll set the timer on the camera so we can both be in the photo together. Let's stand close and create a warm, friendly atmosphere.
That sounds perfect, John. Having both of us in the photo will serve as a wonderful memory of this incredible natural view.
All right, the timer is set. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Smile.
Click, got it. The photo looks amazing, John. The natural beauty truly shines through.
I'm glad we were able to capture this moment. Now, let's take a few more photos from different angles to add variety.
Great idea, John. Exploring different perspectives will give us a range of photos that showcase the beauty of this natural view.
Let's also try taking some close-up shots of the flowers and plants. Their intricate details will add depth to our photo collection.
Excellent suggestion, John. Macro photography can reveal the hidden beauty in nature's smallest creations.
As we continue exploring, let's keep an eye out for other natural elements like waterfalls or wildlife that we can include in our photos.
Including those elements will create a sense of dynamism and make our photo collection more diverse and captivating.
Nature offers such an incredible canvas for photography. Let's make the most of this opportunity and capture its wonders.
I couldn't agree more, John. Nature's beauty is a gift, and through photography, we can share it with others and inspire them to appreciate it too.
Let's continue our exploration and keep capturing the natural beauty that surrounds us. Each photo tells a unique story.
Absolutely, John. With each click of the camera, we'll create a visual narrative that celebrates the wonders of the natural world.
Here's to endless adventures and capturing the magic of nature through our photographs.
Lesson 15: Calorie Tracking and Personalized Recommendations.
I've been tracking my calorie intake, and I've noticed some interesting patterns. I'll be back soon with your personalized recommendations, Anna.
That's fascinating, John. I'm curious to know what the data reveals about my eating habits. Looking forward to it.
Alright, Anna, here are your personalized recommendations based on your calorie intake. Firstly, try incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your meals.
That's a great suggestion, John. I do enjoy fruits and vegetables, and they provide essential nutrients while being low in calories.
Absolutely. They can help you feel more satisfied and provide a healthier alternative to high-calorie snacks.
I'll make sure to stock up on fresh produce during my next grocery run. What other recommendations do you have, John?
Another recommendation is to be mindful of portion sizes. Pay attention to the recommended serving sizes and try not to exceed them.
Portion control is crucial. It's easy to overeat without realizing it. I'll start being more mindful of my portions.
That's a wise decision, Anna. It's also helpful to listen to your body's hunger and fullness cues to avoid unnecessary calorie consumption.
I agree, John. Sometimes, we eat out of habit or for emotional reasons, rather than true hunger. I'll work on being more aware of that.
Additionally, consider incorporating more lean proteins into your meals. They can help you feel full and support muscle growth and repair.
Lean proteins are an excellent choice. I'll add options like chicken, fish, and legumes to my meals for a balanced diet.
That's a great plan, Anna. Lastly, try to limit your intake of sugary beverages and opt for water or unsweetened drinks instead.
Cutting back on sugary drinks is a good idea. Water is refreshing and calorie-free, making it the healthiest choice.
Absolutely. Hydration is essential for overall well-being. Remember, these recommendations are tailored specifically to your needs, Anna.
I appreciate the personalized recommendations, John. It's helpful to have guidance on making healthier choices based on my calorie intake.
I'm glad you find them helpful, Anna. Remember, it's not about strict dieting but rather making sustainable lifestyle changes.
You're right, John. It's important to create a balance and enjoy the journey towards a healthier lifestyle.
Exactly. By making small changes over time, you can achieve long term success and improve your overall health and well being.
I'm motivated to start implementing these recommendations and see positive changes in my health. Thank you, John.
You're welcome, Anna. I'm here to support you on your journey towards a healthier you. Let's stay committed and make progress together.